Hey everyone, just another update on the situation here. It's 3 a.m. on Saturday here. I am struggling to sleep uh, for a couple of reasons. I'm in a fair amount of physical pain. I have a I have a fatty liver. I gained a lot of weight, and I have a fatty liver, and I'm trying to help that by losing weight and eating healthier where I can. And I've got an inflammation on my right side, and it causes me a lot of pain. And it's gotten particularly bad tonight because I also had to drink some alcohol to try and get me to sleep. I haven't been drinking ever, or very much, but I've needed something to just help me relax. But yeah, my liver doesn't like it, and it's letting me know, and it's keeping me awake despite my attempts to, douse it with painkillers and things, in anti-inflammatories and stuff. Nothing too strong. I can't do strong drugs and stuff. So I'm up, and I'm trying to stay distracted. In terms of what's happening with Ash, she's still at the morgue, and she's going to be there for the weekend because the police still have to do their autopsy, and they're planning to do it on Monday. I thought they were going to do it yesterday on Friday, but yeah, they seem to be dragging their feet about that. So I'm going to be fitting the bill for that every day that her body's in the morgue. The funeral home, the funeral hall there, they got in contact with me. We were chatting about how to proceed and what the costs might be. The big issue now is to get the necessary funds to have her cremated and people to actually carry her body. Because we have no one here. It's just me, and I cannot carry her body in a coffin by myself. So I need people to carry her coffin, and we have no friends here. All of our friends were back in Daegu, and when we came here, we came here around 2019, 2020. I came to Seoul at the start of 2020, just as COVID was starting. So it was not very easy for us to go out and make friends because you couldn't go out. So yeah, and then when things relaxed here, and I just never really made the time. I was always so tired from work, and I would just want to come home and be with Ash, and she was okay with that. We weren't very social people. We aren't very social people, so yeah, we don't have any friends. And that makes this especially difficult because I have been so desperate for a hug for the past 48 hours, and there is no one available to give me one. My mom will be here in a few days. She's flying up, and I'm gonna squeeze that woman intensely when she gets here. But yeah, it's just me and our cat right now. And that makes it pretty tough. So back to the morgue thing. I need people to help carry with that. I'm gonna see if perhaps some of my co-workers might be able to help, or if they know people that could at least just help me carry her body to the crematorium, whatever I need to. And then there's a number of different things I have to pay for. I have to pay for the coffin, the linings of the coffin apparently, for the hearse, to drive the hearse, and for the actual process of cremation, which is totaling, by just general estimation, to be somewhere to the tune of $2,500, maybe $3,000, which is well over a month's salary for me here. Yeah, I do not have the available funds to do that right now. So I'm going to need some sort of financial support. I I believe that some of my coworkers may have started a collection fund to try and help with that. I got a text message about it. I don't know how much that will be. I don't expect it to be much, but if it could help in any way, that would be great. So it's just about mainly financing the cremation, and then once she is finally cremated, I have to get her remains back to the US, and the two ways to do that are either through a mortician that can handle the transport of her remains, or if I personally deliver it myself, which I think would probably be the better option, simply because there's also heirloom things here that Ash brought with her, jewelry, and her wedding dress that she forbid me from seeing, because we were planning someday to have a bit of a photo shoot ceremony to celebrate our wedding, possibly sometime soon, because our wedding anniversary, I guess, the day that we went to the office and signed the paperwork to agree to be married, was about September 15th. I never got to see her wedding dress until now. She would have been beautiful in it. It's a beautiful dress. And I've got to get the dress and jewels and heirloom pieces and some mementos and things back to her family. So the most sensible thing for me to do is to just courier that with me and just take it personally. And then I'll finally get to meet her family in person for the first time. Yeah, so yeah, that's the situation there. So I'm hoping to get her cremated as soon as possible. The only issue is I don't know how to pay for it. I don't want to ask for money, but I don't see how I'm going to be able to pay for it right now at this very moment. If I was given time and options, if there was some kind of plan that could be made where I could pay for it in installments over time, I might be able to manage it myself. But from my experience in Korea, they're not particularly keen with that. At least banks are not keen to make special arrangements. Maybe I could call the bank. Maybe they could extend my credit card credit under special circumstances. I don't know. I just don't know. I'll have to investigate that on my own. I don't know what else to tell you, other than I have nothing to do this weekend. So if you want to call me, I have Skype, I have WhatsApp, I have Messenger, I have Kakao Talk for those of you who are here in Korea. If you want to call me, you're welcome to. I don't know if I'll be awake or asleep or able to take your call, and there's a strong chance I could just turn down your call because I'm just so tired. Because I'm tired, but I can't seem to fall asleep. And I just want to kind of vegetate and watch Big Bang Theory clips on YouTube to just distract me from all this. Yeah. So there's not much else I can really say. I've gotten the paperwork ready from the US Embassy to proceed with the cremation and everything. So that's what I was doing yesterday. And yeah, I guess I'm just asking for you to continue sending messages, call me, talk to me, just to get me through the next few days until my mom gets here. A couple things that I've been thinking about is, at least one thing was, I don't know how I'm going to live my life after this. I don't know what I will be living for other than myself. I was living my life for Ash, with Ash, and I was planning to build a life with her. Maybe move to the US, maybe not, who knows. We weren't going to have kids, but we were always toying with the idea of maybe adopting if we ever wanted kids. But I was planning a life and living a life with Ash, and that life is gone now. And so here I am, a 37-year-old widower, overweight, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to get in shape slowly. But I'm no youngster now, and I have to try and start over. And that seems daunting to me right now. I'm also concerned about my health, and I don't know what's happening to my body. I don't know if it's getting better or worse because I haven't had the time to go to the doctor to get things checked out. So I'm kind of scared about that too. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to do. I'm making a lot of bad choices. There's a whole lot of candy here that I was supposed to take with me to work to give to my boys whenever they, behaved well and did good stuff as rewards and stuff. I had a whole bag of it. I shouldn't have, but I did because I needed some kind of comfort. And I'm eating badly, and I'm drinking, and I know I shouldn't, but I just don't have it in me to cook, and there's no one around to cook for me. Like casseroles from neighbors and stuff. My neighbors don't know me. I don't know my neighbors. They can't speak to me. They don't speak English. Or they're terrified to do so. Yeah. I hope that none of you that are watching this clip or will ever watch this clip, I hope that none of you have to go through this. That if you ever lose a loved one, that you have people around you that can be there for you, to hold you, to love you, and to help you through it, and for you to help them through it too. I keep telling myself that God built me for this. That God equipped me with the character to endure this kind of thing, and that God will use this to reach other people in some way. That it's like temperance for me, character building, I guess. It's difficult to see it like that in the moment, but I've become a man of faith in the last few years. Since I was 25, really, I've been journeying in my faith in Christ. It hasn't been an easy one, but I've been growing a faith that I feel like is my own, that is true and real and is based in love, and love of oneself, love of God, and love of other people, the way like Jesus instructed. I don't like to Bible bash. I don't like to alienate and hurt people. I just like to tell them that God gives me strength, and He's giving me strength now. And He's letting me know, He's let me know here, not here, but in my heart, that Ash is okay. And she's at peace now. And I know it. And I plan to see her someday soon. And that gives me comfort that she's in a better place with people she's loved and lost. And when my time comes, which I hope is not soon, but when it does come, that I get to see her again. It would be really nice. I can't breathe too deep. It hurts to breathe too deep. Yeah, so my faith and your messages and your comments and things, they're getting me through this, so please keep it up. I'm going to leave it at that. Already it's a long video. Thank you all. I love you all. And please just reach out. I could use it. Bye, everyone.